Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. If this is your first time watching, this is Mark and I'm Joey. And today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking about some old pictures. If you don't know, Mark and I, we've been together for about 5.5 years. And so we were talking about going back and visiting some old pictures and reacting to them. So what we did is we kind of separated ourselves and went back and looked at old pictures and picked 5. And we're gonna go through those individually and see what we think about those. Let's see what your reaction is. So what do you think about those? Drop them down in the comments and give us a thumbs up if you like them, or a thumbs down if you don't. Comment on them and tell us what you think. So let's begin.
Yes! Oh my god!
All right, who wants to do the first one?
Let's see. I'll go first.
Okay.
This one. I just like this one because this was actually at the Katy Perry concert in Houston. And I like this picture because not only is my hair colored, his hair is colored. And he was trying to cover his gray hair. So, one of his best friends commented a picture of this because me and my brother both colored our hair green and we look like Oompa Loompas. So he put the Oompa Loompa picture up. But I just thought it was funny because Joey also colored his hair and he was trying to hide the fact that he is.
Yeah, I don't remember why I colored my hair, but I remember that green. You and your brother, wait, did Michael color his hair green?
He did.
Okay. They asked me to color that hair green, and so in that hotel room,
disaster.
it was in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
And after we finished, you couldn't tell that there was a thin layer of green dust in that restroom.
Mm-hmm.
But anything that we touched or when we took a bath, green started like dripping down the walls,
everywhere.
down the shower curtain, the sink, everywhere. It was just green. So I feel bad for that that cleaning, the housekeeping who had to clean up after that.
If you watch Wicked, it looked like Elphaba took a shower in the freaking the hotel room. It was so bad. But I just think this picture is disgusting. I mean, look at my eyebrows.
Yeah, that was me about 30 pounds ago.
Yeah, a lot has changed.
Yeah, and I didn't have as much gray on my goatee.
So I just thought that was a good picture.
Okay, next.
Next picture. You go next.
It's my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Oh God.
this one was
Okay.
Halloween 2014.
14. I chose that picture too. I chose that one because there is a shitty ass story to this picture.
That was...
And this was like the Halloween. Was that our first Halloween together?
That was our first Halloween together.
It was our first Halloween together, and if you watched the Halloween vlog, we kind of like talked about it, but that picture was just, it was bad because we decided to dress up as clowns for our little haunted house here at the house. But then after, we got invited to a freaking Halloween costume party. And it wasn't just any regular Halloween costume party, it was one of my friends who was a dancer for the San Antonio Spurs. So mind you, there's freaking me and Joey showing up like freaking scary as hell. And then there's all these girls and gay guys dressed up as...
What are you?
I'm a mouse. Duh.
like freaking sexy like butterflies and freaking... It was just so embarrassing. We were so uncomfortable. And then we were just like, we need to leave. So we ended up leaving. We came up with some shitty excuse to get out of the party because we were so uncomfortable.
Yeah, even though nobody knew who we were,
Yeah.
how, what we looked like, we just felt uncomfortable because it was just, we were the ugly people.
Yes, we walked in and they were like, what the fuck is that? Like, it was so embarrassing.
We were the outcasts.
Yeah, and I mean, for Halloween, you think, okay, it's Halloween, like, you gotta be scary, but, you know.
We're the only ones.
We're the only ones just, like, freaking idiots, and we were like, okay, we gotta go, bye. It was bad. Okay, I'm gonna choose this picture. That one.
Oh, is that in the car? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember where we were driving from.
From Myra's quince.
Oh, okay.
I chose this picture because this is the first picture I ever posted on social media of us. Like, this is the picture that... And I picked it because it's dark, so you can't really tell, like, who's next to me. And I was scared, but I was like, okay, I need to post something that, like, I'm in a relationship. And it's with someone older. And so that was the first picture I posted, and... I mean, it got pretty good comments, I guess. A lot of people were supportive, but I just think that's the first picture we ever took together. So, it needed to be up there on the top 10 pictures. Oh my god. I chose that picture too!
No, you did not.
I did! It's right there. Okay, you tell the story.
Oh my gosh.
Why do we always bring up my mom?
Okay. So this is another Halloween picture.
Oh my god.
This was 2014 also.
Yes.
And this was the first night I was about to meet Mark's mom.
Yeah.
So I was a little bit nervous, but not too nervous. And apparently I found out a little while after, a few days or weeks later, that she was a lot more nervous meeting me than I was meeting her.
Yeah.
And when I meet Dora, my BFF, she had a few drinks with some friends before she came out to meet Mark and I at the SeaWorld Holoscreen. And that lady was loud. She was, it was like her night, and
it was her coming out party.
It was all about her that night. And I remember she was yelling somebody else's name.
Yes.
Okay, the name was...
What was the name?
I'll think of the name in a minute.
It's gonna come up.
But yeah, it was a fun night. We got along. We
and you were actually
walked throughout the park, and you know, and we really didn't. We were out just having a good time.
Yeah.
We didn't really like talk or anything like that. But it was the first time meeting Dora, and you know, it was a good thing.
And you weren't even supposed to show. He wasn't even supposed to go that day. He surprised me because he wanted to meet my mom, so he bought a ticket to the Halloween thing last minute and showed up. And I was like, oh my god, like, it's really gonna happen. They're finally gonna meet. And it went well.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're here. This picture.
And that was a good trip.
I like this picture because this was the first time we traveled together. I went on one of his business trips with him to Chicago, and it was the first time I've ever been on a plane. It was the first time I've ever, like, went by myself. Well, not by myself, but without, like, family. And it was a really good trip. Like, obviously we went to the Chicago Cubs game. We went to the Sears Tower. We went to the Magnificent Mile. We did, like, so much. And that was the trip where I was like, oh my god, like, it's kind of real, because it was our first actual big trip together.
Yeah.
It was a good one.
That was a fun trip. Yeah, we didn't stay very long at that game because it was cold, rainy, freezy. We weren't prepared for that, and we really didn't have, like, jackets, and so those sweaters did not.
Yeah, I bought that hoodie the day of the game because I was freezing my ass off. But it was fun.
Yeah, that was
fun.
That was good.
Okay, you pick the next one.
All right, next picture. This one.
Oh my god. That night.
So that was my 39th birthday.
That night.
That was it was supposed to be my birthday, but someone had a little bit more fun, I think, that night.
Yeah.
Than I did. But I know we both had a good time.
We did. I mean, of course, I don't know, like, it was a good night, but then it was a bad night, but then it was a good night. It was, I don't know.
It was a mixed emotions and stuff like that, but...
He got drunk. And I don't think I was 21 yet.
No.
No, right?
No, but my friends helped you get
yeah,
a little.
And all your friends were there. I got into an altercation with some lady that night. It was, That picture says a lot because, like, pictures are 1,000 words, and when you put them on social media, they're like, oh, they had a good time. But in reality, I'm gonna be real, it was, like, kind of shitty. Like, that night was drama. And we'll just leave it there. That's another time for another vlog. But, I mean, again, that picture just shows a lot of progress.
Yeah, so if you watched one of our old, other videos, I talked about our relationships need maturity, and that's one of them.
Yes.
That's one of the stories.
Yeah. It was just, you know, young Mark being young and stupid.
But it was good.
It was good. We ended up having a good time afterwards. We came home, and yeah, I think that night was when we, like, everything was just, it was so, like, that night was so, like, mixed, but at the end of it, like, we, you know, realized that we're that couple.
Yeah.
So, it was good. On another note, I chose this picture.
Oh, okay.
That was Thanksgiving. I want to say Thanksgiving 2015, because I was already 21, and I chose this picture because it was caught off guard, and I just really liked it. I don't know why. I can't really tell you why I chose it, but I think this was our first Thanksgiving?
The second.
Second. So you had already met my family. This is when we were already splitting our families one day and then the next, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, I just like this picture. And I look skinny, and Joey looks, I don't know, your hair looks, is your hair dark in that picture?
Yeah, it's
Was it
still
colored?
dark. No. It didn't have as much gray.
I don't know, I just really like this picture.
Yeah, it's a good picture.
So I picked it.
This picture.
Oh, the tattoo picture. So, that one, we were together for a year?
Yes, so this is at actually at our 1 year anniversary that we got that.
And we got matching tattoos. And how did we come up with that?
So that is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is our favorite movie.
Yes.
And so Mark was very adamant about getting matching tattoos.
I don't know why, especially
And
after a year.
So this was our favorite. We found a tattoo artist that we like here in San Antonio, and she. So we wanted to go back to her to do this matching tattoo, and we were trying to figure out what did we want to get that was matching, that we would both agree to, and we decided on a chainsaw. And then in the chainsaw we have 1938. That's kind of like our little number that
kind of a way, because we never used to say I love you.
Yeah.
So instead of saying I love you, we said 1938.
Yeah.
And that's because I was 19 when I met him at the age of 38.
Yes. And so that was like our little secret code, because we were very conservative and respectful around other people that didn't really know that we were together and stuff like that. So instead of saying I love you or showing affection in front of those people, we just said 1938. They didn't know what that meant.
People are like, what the fuck, 1938? Now people know, because we have nothing to hide anymore.
Right.
Sometimes we still say it, but that's something that is our thing.
Yeah. So you'll see 1938 on the chainsaws, and then so you'll see that those chainsaws are kind of paired next to each other, and so the artist also put the blood splash on those tattoos, and they kind of form a heart shape. We didn't want it to make a complete heart on there because we didn't want it to look too pretty. And
just in case we broke up.
But it does kind of form a heart when they're put next to each other. So it's good. It's a nice tattoo.
That's my favorite part, is the blood splatter, because like he knows I love blood, and then the fact that she made it like half a heart it's kind of cool.
Yep. So right now that we're sitting next to each other, they're on these two shoulders
Yeah.
right behind us.
So the way you're looking at the picture is if we stand together, there's the heart.
Yep.
So that's our tattoo.
All right, next one.
Yeah, this is my last one since we already had like a lot of pictures that are alike. I love this picture.
Oh, that was a good Christmas.
This was our second Christmas together in 2015. 2015 was like the year. Like this is the year I turned 21 and where I kind of like got my shit together. And this Christmas was at my family's house, and we had a pajama-themed Christmas. And that was the year. I mean, if you've seen in other videos, we talk about like Joey's relationship with my family, and a weird relationship with my grandfather. And I think around that time my grandfather was now starting to come around. Not really, because there's more stories to that. But that Christmas was fun. We played like a bunch of games. We got drunk. We actually all stayed together in one house, my whole family, which was the first time that's ever happened. And I really like that Christmas. It was special.
Yep. It was very well planned and everybody got along.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone that was there got along.
Yep.
I wonder why. We'll leave it there. Okay.
Ready?
Your picture, yes.
Okay.
I don't wanna... Is that your birthday? When we died?
Yes.
Oh my god, people are gonna think we're freaking idiots when we say what happened. You say it.
Yeah, so this was, I think this was, what birthday was this?
That was
my 40th birthday.
Yeah, 40 was when we went to the winery.
Mhm.
Okay.
So this is my 40th, day after my 40th birthday. So, still a little catching up from the night before.
Mm-hmm.
And Mark and I got up and we didn't really know what to do. So I decided to, I said, hey, let's go, or was it your idea? No, I think it was my idea.
Yeah, I just drove.
I said, let's go hiking. And there's this place, you know, a few miles up north of San Antonio.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Enchanted Rock. And it's this huge rock, just a big dome rock that people just go climb on top of. It just takes a few minutes, maybe about 15-20 minutes to get on top of it. And we didn't plan it very well. It was very hot. This is in September. And we get on top and we're up there for a little while enjoying the view. And okay, it's time to take off. Well, I don't know why.
We only had one water bottle.
We had one water bottle and kind of getting dehydrated, and we couldn't find our way back down the rock. And people were coming up and coming down, coming up and coming down, but we couldn't figure out where they were coming from. And it's really not that difficult to get lost up there, but we did.
We don't know how. We were more worried about taking pictures and catching the moment instead of paying attention where everyone was going.
So we started panicking and freaking out and getting more dehydrated.
Ran out of water.
Yeah, so we were getting like, you know, the chills.
Sweating, shaking, like, oh my god, like this is it. Like, we're gonna die on a freaking tourist rock where everyone goes.
And we were too embarrassed to ask the people that were
where to go
up there. Like, how do you get off the rock?
Fucking sunburn on his like little head up here. It was so.
So then we finally figured out how to get down.
We're running to the car.
We're running to the car, and luckily we had more water bottles, and I think we even had like fruit or something down there that was chilled.
Which I don't know why
and
we didn't
just
bring.
like started munching on it.
It was bad, and we turned on the air conditioning. We literally stayed in the car for like 30 minutes before we drove because we were just like, oh my god, how the hell did we freaking get lost?
It was funny. It wasn't funny, but it was funny.
It was funny after, because now whenever people are like, oh, let's go to Enchanted Rock, we're like, oh no, we don't want to get lost. So if you go to Enchanted Rock, just be prepared. It was kind of hard to narrow down because I post a lot. I take pictures for everything, so it was really hard to narrow down to our 5 pictures.
Mm-hmm.
But we hope you guys enjoyed them. If you guys want to check out more of our pictures, you can check out our Instagram. I'll drop the link below. Go ahead and find an old picture and bring it to our attention, and if you need to know the story behind it, we will tell y'all, because there's always an interesting story behind every freaking picture we post.
Pretty much.
And if you guys like this video, make sure to comment, like the video, share, and of course, subscribe to our channel. We hope you guys really enjoyed this video. We enjoyed it.
Yeah.
We always like going back and looking at memory lane. There's more pictures, so maybe we'll do another one later in another 5 years. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Peace from the vlog.
You already saw my first one.
And I fucking had that one too!
Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. I forgot what to say.
Okay, go ahead. Okay.